Hi guys, I am doing kind of a box opening video today. So I'm hoping you guys can see this. Let me check quick. I need to figure out that other camera that I got from my dad. There we go. Okay. You can see Jack on the floor, so we're doing good. Don't mind him, he's playing in the catnip that I put down for the cats earlier. Tiffy's about to get booted from her spot. But anyways, I got something in the mail today. So I did a haul video recently, and I showed the City Select that I had purchased. And in the video I had mentioned that the second seat adapters had gotten caught, like they were stuck in the frame. I could not get them out for the life of me. I tried everything to get them out. It also had issues with the brakes. Trying to get out the pieces that can be recycled. Those can be recycled. So anyways, I contacted Baby Jogger. First of all, to see how much the repair for the brakes would cost, and to see what I could do about the second seat attachments. Because the second seat attachments go right here. Right now, there are covers in them that just pop out, and then you slide the attachments in. And they told me it would be $27 for the attachments, and to try a few things, or not the attachments, for the brakes, because you can replace the whole brake assembly, which I was fine paying that. Oh, Jack is doing something. I was fine paying the $27, but the lady's like, you know what, just wait, here's what you can maybe do to get the second seat attachments off. Try these before we go ahead and order the brakes. So I tried them and I could not get them off. She said try taking some WD-40 and putting it all around and in it. I tried that. She said have somebody stand on the front of the frame while another adult pulls up on the attachments. We tried that. Didn't work. What else did we try? Tried those two things. Oh, she said use a butter knife and try a butter knife and wedge the butter knife between the frame and the adapters and see if you can get it off. And that did not work. So we tried multiple different things. In fact, we actually broke the butter knife trying to do this. So I hadn't even contacted them back because I was going to contact them to order the brakes. And the day before I was going to contact them, I got an email from them that since they hadn't heard back from me about the front adapters plus with the brake issue, that they were just going to go ahead and replace my frame. And I thought, great, wonderful. Well, then I was reading the email and it said to take the front adapters off. So I called right away because it said they wouldn't reimburse for them. So I quickly took a video of that, emailed that to Baby Jogger, and then, because I got the email at like 8 o'clock at night. So I made the video, emailed it to them, and then called right away the next morning. And I was like, okay, I know the email says this, but part of the issues that I'm having with it is I cannot get that adapter off. And so, those adapters off. So, they replaced the adapters. The adapters are right here. I need to grab a scissor. I didn't realize these were going to be taped very well. So I have the adapters right here. So they sent the frame, so I'm going to put my baby jogger back together. These are the second seat adapters. I do not have a second seat for it. It had the adapters with it. The lady that I purchased it from said they never had a second seat, although I'm not 100% sure why. You can just buy the adapters like that in this package. And yeah, you can just buy the adapters separate so that you can use them for like car seats, or you can put 2 car seats on it, or you can use it like my bassinet that I have. The bassinet that I have for my City Versa will work on this. Actually, it is the City Select Deluxe bassinet, which if I had the correct adapters, I could even use it on a City Mini and stuff like that. But I only have the adapters for the Versa and the City Select, which they use the same adapters. And yeah, everything's fantastic on this frame, I believe. It is, yeah, it's a frame from this year. So it's essentially the same frame that I had before. It scopes up for the handle. Everything I have will fit on it, and Teffy's going to be mad at me in a few minutes because she is sleeping on the seat behind me. So here are my tires. They told me to take the tires off, take the basket off, and basically any pieces besides the frame to take off. So I did that. And where is the basket? Here it is. Put the tires on in the basket first, let Teffy sleep a little bit. I am in love with this stroller. It's so versatile. Oh, my goodness, fit. It should. Tires should just pop right on. There we go. Ugh. So, it is a really nice versatile stroller. I like that it can be a single stroller or a double stroller. It can be a snap and go. It can be a bassinet. It can be a pram, or you can put the pram attachment on. It can be a pram. I can take the seat. This one doesn't want to go in all the way. There we go. I can take the seat, and if I bought the seat attachment, I could actually turn the, make sure I have this the correct way. I can take the seat and buy an attachment that will turn the seat actually into a pram. I don't know if I'm going to buy that or not, since I actually have the deluxe pram, because that attachment will only work for this frame. And it's easier to do this first. That attachment will only work with the frame for this stroller, and that's where I'm kind of, do I really want just the fabric part and I have to transform the seat into that, or do I want, okay, I'll have to do that part later. It's supposed to slide in. It's just these little pieces of cloth, or it's like a loop. It doesn't want to slide in. It's supposed to go Come on. He's not wanting to cooperate. I'll just set that in there for now. Put the rest of it together. My only concern with sending it in was, oh, I hope the basket fits when I get it back, because I know they've changed the frame a little bit since the year that frame was. And it looks like it's going to be fine, aside from just trying to get those loops in, which I had issues when I washed the basket. And this stroller, like, I will do a full review on it, like I've done my other strollers. I love this stroller. Like I said, it's very versatile, as well as, like, this basket is huge. It is a very generous size basket on the stroller. And you can actually buy a cover for it, which I love that idea. Like, I can buy a rain cover for this basket. So, say for instance, if I'm out, or like, okay, when we went to Minneapolis, and we were caught in that big rainstorm leaving the Mall of America. I'm just going to slide it in here without putting those in right now, because it's not wanting to cooperate. And it fits fine anyways doing that. But I can buy this rain cover that it goes over this bar, comes back over, and goes back here. And like, these portions zip and unzip so that if you need to use it for your second seat attachment and whatnot. I think all that's under. I got Jeffy. She's been enjoying using the seat as her own personal bed for the last week. And in the seat, I don't remember when I showed it, I had this green liner, and the reason why I have the liner is because of Teffy. So you can either put the seat down on this lower, or there's upper hooks right here. And if you use it as a single, usually most people put it down on the lower one. But this green lining, I actually purchased for that Urbini stroller that I had, and it did not, well, it fit that, but it did not fit that other baby jogger stroller that I had. So I was actually going to get rid of them, but it fits this one okay. I'm not keen on the fit, but it fits. And then I took the baby jogger parent console. I want to get the newer one for this one, but I took this one off of that other stroller, and I had a different one. I have a different parent console on that one right now, but I don't really care for it. And well, this one on here works. I'm not too keen on it. It fits better on here than the one that's on there. Just the one that I have using temporarily on that stroller, I do not care for, because it is too short. Or not short, it hangs down too far. I don't like how far it goes down. These are the adapters for that stroller, for that car seat. Since I have the scissor, when I did this, at first the lady is like, well, are the adapters in the correct slots? Like, there's a right and a left. And like, yeah, they're in the right slots there, and there's a right and a left on here, so like this one's the right one, so it'll go in here. Some people will turn them around and jam them in the wrong sides. I'm like, no, they're on the correct sides. You're supposed to be able to just push in the button and they pop up. Well, they weren't. So, a little gun shy about this. Okay. Yeah, so they're supposed to do this, and the other ones wouldn't. I had got them with it, but they were out and I had taken them out and put them back in, or put them in and then taken them out and then put them back in, and then when I went to take them out again, they wouldn't come out. So these lock in nicely. They actually work. And then these are just the covers, so when you take those off, I'm just gonna throw those over there. But these are the finger covers, so when I move, basically these are little covers that go on, so like if I move this up, yeah, I know, Debbie. She's over here yawning at me. These will slide onto the lower connectors so that little fingers don't get pinched in there. And we've got the adapters. So once again, these have right and left on them. This is the right side. This is the left side. And then the car seat just attaches on. And usually you'd have them flip. You'd have this in the front and the car seat up at the top. But like I said, this is a very versatile stroller. I love it. I loved it even when it had the issues it did. I'm going to do a full review on it later. I was just showing you guys putting it back together. I'm actually going to do a full review on it like I did the Versa, and then I'm going to do a comparison video between the two. Because I know a lot of people get confused between the Premier and the Versa, which the Premier took over the Versa, and the City Select. So I'm going to do those at a later date. So I will see everyone later. Bye!